Hi, Mark here from LoganFiles.com. Today we're going to be reviewing Wolverine number 69, the Old Man Logan storyline. The story picks up right where it left off. Hawkeye's daughter Ashley is going to kill Hawkeye to prove her superiority and control over the old Kingpin's territory, since she just killed Kingpin last issue. Wolverine has to save Hawkeye. He has no other choice. He has to save his friend. He has to step in and get in some of the action. So he wheel of the Spider-Mobile crashes through some walls. What I thought he was gonna run her down and kill her. He doesn't. He still stays as passive as he could be. He grabs Hawkeye, pulls him into the Jeep. They burst through out the high-rise building's window. They fly across the sky, crash into another high-rise building. Security guards try to stop them. The security guard jumps right in front of the Spider-Mobile and pulls a gun on him, tells him to stop, stop, stop. Wolverine keeps it throttled, bursts out that side, the other side of the building, but there's no security guard. That's an interesting, I thought it was interesting. I think they did something with, I don't know, they cut out the security guard getting hit. I don't know. He's right in front of the Spider-Mobile. We gotta assume, I guess, he jumped to the side and didn't get hit by the Spider-Mobile. But basically, they escape. We see Hawkeye's daughter Ashley order her thugs that were the Kingpin's thugs, but now she controls it. Tells her thugs to go after him and kill him. So basically, Logan and Hawkeye, they're on the run. The thugs are chasing them. They've got jeeps and trucks and dinosaurs they're riding and just all kinds of stuff. And we do find out that the dinosaurs were imported from the Savage Land, and that's where they got those from. But just as they're making their escape and stuff, and the thugs are getting on their tail, the earth opens up, falls apart, and they fall into the crack of this big earthquake. So basically the earth just opened up and swallowed them up. They all fall to basically, I would assume, their deaths, because it looks pretty far. And it says that 2 hours pass by before Wolverine wakes up. Now Wolverine wakes up, he's on top of a pile of rocks, and he lights up a light stick so that he can see in the dark. And what does he find? Those moloids tearing apart people and eating them up and stuff. All the thugs that got sent after him. So Wolverine assumes the worst. He assumes that Hawkeye's been eaten himself. He starts looking around, scares off the moloids, and luckily enough, Hawkeye is pinned inside the Spider-Mobile upside down. The moloids weren't able to get into it. I guess they kept scratching at it and stuff to try to kill him, but they weren't able to make it. Wolverine basically flips the Spider-Mobile back over, and they head on out of there. Hawkeye, for some reason, forgets what the car can do and says, "How are we going to get out of here?" Wolverine gets behind the wheel and drives him right up the side of the cliff and right out of the hole. We see them crossing a lot of areas. They go through Paste Pot Creek, Wyoming, where there's a bunch of dinosaurs running around. Electroville, where there's this big dude laying on the ground. I guess it's Thor's half-brother Loki, who got killed, crushed by a building. I guess it's the Baxter building. We see him in South Dakota, where we see the Venom, the symbiont alien creature, Venom. He's there in the rocks watching the Jeep go by. I don't know what that's about. Just watching him. And they continue on their way. They pass by Mount Rushmore, which has now had added new face to it, which is Red Skull. That's like a Captain America villain. has been added to the 4 presidents pictures. There's a 5th picture of Red Skull up on there. Pretty interesting. They stopped for a break in Iowa at a bar, and basically this is where Hawkeye kind of explains that he screwed up, that his daughter somehow became a villain, and he's kind of upset about that. You know, this is Hawkeye explains that he was the first person that she ever saw, but you know, she ended up trying to kill him and stuff, and so he's hurting inside. So things get a little sentimental. Wolverine starts talking about how he loves his wife and his kids, and he's only doing it for them, and he'll never, you know, fight again. We get a few flashes of Wolverine standing up over some dead supervillains, spitting blood out. I mean, he looks like he won the fight. We don't know why he decided after that point to stop fighting. Maybe he saw enough death after that. I really don't know. But then I don't know. We see some guys in the bar. I don't know if they're gay or what, but they try to tease Wolverine and Hawkeye about them talking about their stories or whatever and shedding tears over their pasts. That they come up and try to make a joke. Wolverine basically throws him down to the ground, puts his fist right under his chin, and threatens to pop his claws up. Now that's the Wolverine I used to remember. He doesn't release his claws, although I wish he did. You know, maybe even if he just opened up his outer claws and left that inner one in like he used to, but he didn't. He held back. Hawkeye tells Logan to calm down or whatever. Logan goes outside, and they take a little Hawkeye demands not demands, but Hawkeye wants to know what happened on the day that the superheroes fell, and Wolverine turns back to him and decides that he's gonna let him know. Bad thing for us, this is where the book ends. But does that make you excited for the next book? Absolutely. I definitely want to see him explain what happened when the superheroes died. That is going to be awesome. And I guess he's going to talk about how they broke him. He talked before how they broke him. We're finally going to get to see how they did that. Wolverine 69, the cover here. Maloids all around Wolverine. They're in that crack and crevice. There was no second print for this, so sales, I assume, are going back to normal, or they upped the print of the first issue. But those very good issue. That was a review of Wolverine 69.